Alright, I'm back for more. Literally, I'm about to go see the moon, and I wrote this down and I said I was gonna do it. And I have a few more, but this one's vital, so I'm gonna listen to my intuition here, because why not? But this is, the question here is, and I'm gonna keep it short and stay with the writing here, but what is the highest octave of love? The highest octave of love isn't about passion, possession, or even partnership. It's about perception. What is the highest octave of love? Okay, here we go. I'm feeling it a little bit more. All right. What is the highest octave of love? The highest octave of love isn't about passion, possession, or even partnership. It's about perception. It's when love stops being something you give or get and becomes the very atmosphere you breathe. At lower octaves, love is exchange. I love you because you love me. At higher ones, love is recognition. I see you as myself. At the highest, it's realization. There is no you or me, only love knowing itself through us. Philosophically, this is what the mystics called agape or divine union. Jung would call it the self loving its own reflection through the psyche. Alan Watts might say it's the universe playing hide and seek with itself, something I would say. It's the universe playing hide and seek with itself, forgetting and remembering that it's all one dance. And when you find, you're like excited like a little kid. In quantum language, it's coherence, two fields vibrating in resonance, so pure that boundaries dissolve, but individuality remains intact respectfully. Practically, the highest octave looks like this. You love without clinging because you no longer fear loss. For you've already lost it all once, or maybe a lot of times before, which helped you bring you back to remembrance and return. You forgive without forgetting because understanding has replaced a judgment. You forgive without forgetting because understanding has replaced judgment, and it's okay to have boundaries when needed. You hold another's freedom as sacred as your own, because you know they're one and the same. You hold another's freedom as sacred as your own freedom. As sacred as your own, because you know they are one and the same. Their freedom is your freedom. My freedom is your freedom. Our freedom is each other's freedom. For we are all connected. It'd be like saying that wave has more freedom than this wave. Well, what's the point of giving that wave more freedom? Doesn't even make sense. You can't make it make sense. So you can walk away without closing your heart. You can walk away without closing your heart. It's not passive, it's radiant. It's fierce devotion with no agenda. The poet Rumi, which I named our sugar glider gestured at it when he wrote, "The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was." Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. If you want to find love, you gotta go inward, to go forward, to meet again. I want to say that again. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. The highest octave of love is when the lover and the beloved both disappear and only the music remains. Alright, gonna go look at the moon now. And love, so it is. The love you seek is the love you source. You just gotta learn how to source it.